You woke up too late. The movie The Book of Eli. The Book of Eli doesn't show the world ending. It shows what happens long after. Society didn't collapse completely, it reorganized. People still trade. They still enforce rules. They still survive. But the future is gone. Knowledge isn't used to rebuild, it's used to control.
It's not a book! It's a weapon!
The horror isn't destruction, it's normalization. The end didn't wipe humanity out, it reshaped it. 30 years after the bomb fell, people have adapted. They know what was lost, but they have stopped trying to recover it. What makes this disturbing isn't the violence or the wasteland. It's that everyone has accepted this is permanent. But what if decades aren't enough? What if generations pass and nothing improves? The movie 28 Years Later. The Bone Temple. In the upcoming 28 years later, The Bone Temple, releasing January 16th, the disaster isn't new. The rage virus outbreak happened nearly 3 decades ago. The infected are still out there, but they are no longer the greatest threat. What makes this disturbing is what the survivors became. Humanity didn't rebuild, it splintered. Communities formed, but not around hope, around control. The film follows a cult known as the Jimmies, led by a figure called Sir Jimmy Crystal. They have built their own society, their own rules, their own rituals. But these aren't rituals of recovery. They are rituals of power. The horror isn't the virus anymore. It's that the people who survived found new ways to be monstrous. The end already happened, and in its wake, human cruelty became worse than the infection ever was. Time didn't heal anything, it just revealed what people were willing to become. But what if there's no community left at all? What if it's just you and emptiness? The movie The Road. The Road takes place after hope already died. There is no explanation, no rescue plan, no rebuilding efforts, just movement through a world that has nothing left to offer. The environment isn't hostile, it's exhausted. A father and son walk south, toward warmth, toward coasts, toward nothing specific. They pass abandoned cities, empty homes, scattered belongings. Everything that mattered is still here, just lifeless. The horror isn't what's happening, it's the certainty that nothing better is coming. There is no enemy to defeat, no problem to solve, only a slow march through ash. What makes this unbearable isn't death, it's the persistence of life without meaning. But what if people are still around? What if society exists, but broken? The movie Carriers. In Carriers, the outbreak is already over. What remains are rules, distance, Masks, isolation. People follow procedures not because they work, but because there is nothing else to do. Four friends drive across America trying to reach a beach house from their childhood. But the pandemic didn't just kill people, it killed trusts. Every stranger is a threat. Every choice becomes survival versus morality. Morality becomes flexible. Survival becomes justification. The horror isn't the virus. It's how easily people accept living after everything meaningful is gone. They reach the beach. The house is still there, but they are not the same people who left. And the place doesn't mean what it used to. But what if the end didn't happen for everyone? What if it only happened for you? The movie The Mist. The Mist follows an ongoing disaster until its final minutes reveal something worse. Timing. A father and four others are trapped in a car, surrounded by creatures, out of gas, no way forward. He makes a decision. He kills everyone in the car, his son, the others, to spare them from being torn apart. Then the mist clears. The military arrives. Rescue was 2 minutes away. The world wasn't over, but it was over for them. And realizing that difference is devastating. The horror isn't monsters, it's permanence. He didn't lose them to the apocalypse. He made the apocalypse happen, and now he has to live in the world that kept going without them. But what if survival isn't the end? What if living is the real horror? The game Death Stranding. Death Stranding takes place after civilization collapsed quietly. Cities didn't burn. They isolated. Humanity still exists, but only in fragments. You play as a porter, a delivery person, reconnecting scattered communities across a broken America. The apocalypse wasn't loud, it was silent. People retreated underground, cut themselves off, stopped connecting. Your job isn't to save the world, it's to connect what's left of it. But here's what makes this disturbing. The catastrophe never ended. It became the world. Every time someone dies, their body triggers an explosion. Death itself is dangerous now. You cannot bury the dead. You cannot honor them. You have to burn them before they detonate. The horror isn't extinction. It's continuation, living in the world where even grief is a threat. Which of these do you think handles the end most disturbingly? Let me know in the comment section.